What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Sut, aka the Grillfather. Got something special for you today, so let's turn you around and let's see what it is. Alright, guys, so today we're going to be smoking some beef ribs. Got it on my tray here just so I don't get seasoning everywhere on top of the cutting board. And so we're going to start off. There's a little bit of olive oil. This is just a binder. You're really not going to get any flavor or anything from this. This is just kind of help the... It's going to help the seasoning and everything just kind of stick on there. Now make sure you rub it on there real good. Get those sides, get those edges. Try not to touch it too much with my other hand right now because it doesn't have a glove on. I'm going to be using that to handle my seasonings. Okay, well I think that's pretty good and covered. Alright, so what we're going to be hitting it with today is that sweet and smoky you saw us use last week. I told you this is one of my favorites right now, and that's because it really is. So let's see how well I can season this with my left hand that I can't hardly do anything with. Probably should have used that as a glove hand, but oh well. So we're going to be doing these at about 275. Probably take right about 7 hours, give or take a little. Well, that was a disaster there. This other side, I'm just going to take the glove off. Flip it over. You're going to lose some of that seasoning. I'm going to take the glove off because I don't have time to be trying to use that left hand. There we go. Now, you see that membrane on there on pork ribs. You want to pull that off of there. You don't want that to be left on because that's going to give you like a little filmy in your mouth. But on beef ribs, it's mostly going to cook away. It's going to help hold our meat together. So you leave it on there for the beef ribs, and then I'm not too worried about getting the ends of those, too seasoned up. But take this little flap, move it back here, get everything with a nice coating on it. We're going to let these sit for about 30 minutes before we throw them on the pit. I'm almost out of that applewood there, so going to have to go get some more. So then just take those sides and just dip them in the seasoning that's already on the tray. It'll stick pretty well. That's all right. Just come back on this side just because some of it fell off. This is your meat side. That's where you want most of your seasoning to be. So, hit that again. We're just about out. So I'm just going to go on and finish it off. That's all she wrote for that. Then I'm just going to come back with a very light hit of black pepper. Not much at all, just a little bit. Just give it some of that pepper taste, some of that pepper heat. I'm only going to do this side with the pepper. So 275, probably about 2 hours, maybe. Unwrapped. Then we're going to go for probably 2 hours wrapped. Then an hour or so with the wrapping underneath it, but opened at the top. And so we'll see how it goes. Don't know how long it's going to take. Never done beef ribs before. So let's give it a shot. All right, guys, got that smoker going, pumping out some smoke. Today we're going to be using cherry pellets. It's 67 degrees right now. Gonna close the lid, let that start coming up. And let's go get those ribs. All right, so we're up to temp, and it's time to throw these bad boys on. We'll check them back in about 2.5 hours. You don't want to open that lid too much. You don't want to let any heat out. So 2 hours later, we'll see them. All right, guys, so we're about the 4 hour mark. I think they're about ready. Let's unwrap here. Let's look at this. Did unwrap them outside just to take the temp. Our total temp's about 205. You can see plenty of juice stayed in there. When you wrap them, that moisture that's in them is just going to set there. Added a couple squares of butter in there just for add a little bit of extra juice and moisture. Let's just get this stuff out of our way here. Still a little hot. Let them sit for about 20 minutes or so. Just let some of that heat cool off. Let the meat settle a little bit. Let's see if we can. You can see just the juice in there, how much there is. We're gonna see if I can pick them up, pull them out of here for a second without spilling this everywhere. Yep, there we go, spilling it everywhere. Exactly what I didn't want to do. See if we can make it to the sink without making a huge mess. And we did. So we'll just let that sit right there for a second. So you can see they kind of shrunk up off the bone. That's what you're looking for. Look, nice and tender. So that's what you're looking for when you're cooking them. When it's wrapped, it's hard to see, but you got to unwrap them. When they start shrinking off the bone like that, peeling back, that's how you know you got a good one. That's when you know they're done. So let's see. Let's pull out a knife here. Stand them up on their side, and let's cut right here in the middle. Let's see what we got. I'll let you take a look at it. Got some nice little smoke ring in there. Check that side out there. Nice little smoke ring. These didn't take as long as I was expecting. You can see just how tender that is right there. I'm barely even touching it. It's just falling off the bone. And I was expecting a 6 or 7 hour cook there. They got done around the 4 hour mark. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. My grill was running a little hot today. It's a little hot outside. I had it set at 275. When I checked it initially after the first 2 hours, we were running around 285. So it was about 10 degrees higher than what I wanted. You can see that piece just fell right off right there. So we're just going to cut that off of there, and that's what we're going to eat. Let me see if I can cut that. Try to get it cut open for you guys so you can see. I know it's hard to see in the camera. Wish you guys could smell it. It smells amazing. Again, this is our rub we use, the Sweet and Smoky McCormick's. Now, I have been kind of fooling around messing with my own rub. That's coming soon. That's a little hot there. Man, that's delicious. Look at that. It just falls right off the bone. It's a little hot. These aren't insulated gloves, so I got to kind of play with it a little. But let's see here. I want to get a good bite for you guys to be able to see. Nice little bark on it. The flavor is amazing. Man, you can't beat that. So pull these gloves off here. Turn you around. Let's see here. Can you see me? Hope you can see me. Changed shirts. Got hot outside from this morning. Took that long sleeve shirt off, but man, that's delicious. Get you a little bit of this here McCormick Sweet and Smoky. Put it on just about anything you want. It's going to be delicious. I spritz these about twice with some apple cider vinegar. We use regular old-fashioned olive oil as our binder. Rub it on there real good. A little salt, a little sweet and smoky pepper, and you're good to go. But that's those are beef ribs, so they cook a little bit different than pork. It's our first try, but they turned out excellent. And I'm about to eat some more. I'm sitting here looking at them. I can't wait to get into them more. But thanks for watching, guys. Cooking with Sud, aka the Grillfather. Beef ribs. Let me know what you think.